Hello, group. This is Alora Mystique. I am one of the new admins in the group, and I've posted in the group before. I've been a member of the group for quite some time now. I'm so excited to be an admin and here to share this sacred space with you guys and to learn and to teach and from you as well. You know, I grow and I learn and I heal by the experiences and connecting with others. And the reason I'm just doing this is because I wanted to just introduce myself and give you guys an opportunity. I'm trying to get the lighting right, y'all, to just say hi. And so you know who I am and get a better feel for me. And so I'm going to kind of try to keep this quick. Let's see a little information. So, I am a licensed counselor and coach. I am a Reiki master and energy worker, healing arts practitioner, which I refer to that because although I do counseling and coaching, it is not just traditional talk. It is not just behavior modification. It is including like spirituality and mysticism. As I say, those healing aspects like energy work, some other wonderful things like crystals and elements and some sound therapy and meditation, just a lot. So that's where that comes into. So I'm not trying to sell myself here, but I just want you guys to get to know a little bit about me and what I focus on a lot. So my passion areas that I work with a lot is trauma, which I don't know a single being on this planet who has not had a traumatic experience. So I know that can be very vague. And also deprogramming, reprogramming, shifting consciousness, raising awareness, and reactivating and reawakening who we are. So what that kind of means is because one, universal law, right? Mentalism. The universe is mental. All is mind. And so when you realize that all is mind, it's really emphasis on shifting our consciousness because that is the biggest way that we're going to manifest and how we vibrate and show up in the world, because everything, every thought and feeling has a vibration, has a frequency to it, and that's how the universe communicates. The universe does not communicate in this way that we kind of tend to think from before, like from a Christian or religion standpoint of like yes or no or fairness. Is simply responding to what you project out and vibration and frequencies, and again that mental space. So that's why, and you know, we've all been programmed. Everyone is programmed. There's no one that's not a part of the program. And to acknowledge the program, to deprogram and to reprogram yourself, that's where it's vitally important so that you are manifesting and living the life that you desire and also being all who you truly are. And that's where that reawakening comes in, because I'm a firm believer that we are who we are. I am that I am. And sometimes we just need to be ignited or sparked to remember and reawakened. And as you know, we're all at our core energetic beings. And so that's what kind of got me a little into Reiki. So let's talk a little bit about that, because I know there's been some questions. So Reiki is a healing energetic modality. There are a ton of them out there. If you Google energy healing, a million things will come up. If you yourself are a practitioner and very familiar with energy, you know that Reiki is one tool to utilize. In a nutshell, Reiki is tapping into universal life force, like Tai Chi energy. And so what I do, I need to get a tripod or something. But what I love about it is that you cannot do harm, you know, with universal energy. Like that is pure love and light energy, right? And so there is no harm to that. Now, the reason why I personally suggest a practitioner who is trained or very experienced is because going through the training process, one, there is an initiation process that occurs. So you are attuned to certain vibrations and levels and frequency of energy. And that's what we have symbols that we utilize and activate that represents that. But you also learn how to channel energies and not to utilize your own energy. And so somebody who's not skilled can do a Reiki session, but they're still utilizing, pushing their own energy. And we all have our own things going on, right? So for me, I am not utilizing or tapping into my own energy when I'm doing a session. I connect energetically with you, but what I'm sending to you is universal life force, Tai Chi type energy. I also use earth energy as well during all my Reiki sessions. That's just naturally one of the things I do because earth energy is amazing for grounding and for our physical bodies, and we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and so our physical bodies are in need as well. And so that's a gist of what Reiki is. It definitely works to align our energetic body, our chakras, your aura. It helps you with releasing stagnant energy, energy that no longer serves you or not beneficial to you. If you are a lack of energy, there's energy transfusions or infusions with that, where you'll kind of get that surge and boost of energy from that universal light source. You can use other elements like water and crystals and the moon and just all these different things as well during your Reiki session, which also emphasizes that. Reiki, okay, so when we talk about the time, so it's much like most times you'll see sessions in like 30-minute, 45-hour increment. What that means is that is a time that I'm connecting and pushing energy to you. So if we have a 30-minute session, that means I'm sitting down for at least 30 minutes. Usually it's more, but at least 30 minutes and really just pushing. And that's where I'm directing and channeling that energy to you, facilitating that process. That doesn't mean that the whole session is only going to last 30 minutes because energy flows and goes and knows what it needs to do and where to go. And so, because this is divine energy, this is the universe, right? So, I have no control over the universe in that aspect. And so, the energy could continue to flow because I may have pushed for 30 minutes. And let's just say I was working on one of your chakras or your sacral chakra or your whole chakra body. Okay, once that energy starts to flow, it may go, ooh, this chakra system need a whole clearing and reboot, and that energy flows for hours or days, whatever, you know what I mean? So it could be longer than that, but that time is the time that I'm sitting down, connected, and channeling that energy to you. Reiki does not have to be done in person. Personally, I actually prefer to do it via distance because I get into my own little zone. If you think about that, it's energy and universal energy surround us all and it's everywhere. There is no reason it has to be in person. If you prefer it, that's fine. But it doesn't have to be because energy transcends all of that. It's not limited by bounds and boundaries and walls and distance and the different things that we tend to think of with our human brain, right? So, like I've done energy out of the country, across states, as far as Reiki. You can Reiki your home, your plants, your pets, of course, yourself. You can send Reiki energy to your businesses, your rituals, your items like your crystals and your candles. It's just so much that you actually can do because, again, it's tapping into universal energy. And universal energy is abundant and limitless. Now, there are different Reiki offerings as well, so you will see different things. Okay, so to be honest, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Once you're skilled with working with energy, channeling, manipulating energy, it you really don't have to have an attunement for every single energy, right, that you do because it's energy. So I haven't necessarily went and got an attunement for earth energy because I'm familiar and I was working with earth energy anyway. And earth energy is something that's available to us all. Universal energy is something that's available to us all. But the attunement, like I said, initiates you into a system or for these symbols and to help you be a tool and a conduit for this energy. And so it definitely has its place. I've also been attuned to dragon Reiki, which is that dragon energy. I know we're going to look into elements. If you don't believe in that, that's fine. But I've also been attuned to like angel Reiki, specifically Archangel Raphael, which is great with healing. And again, that doesn't mean that you cannot work with Archangel Raphael. It does not mean that you cannot work with dragon energy. But what that means is that when we are attuned, we are initiated to a certain degree to that frequency, to that vibration, to that realm, whatever you want to call it. And so it is a little bit easier to tap in, so to speak, and be connected to that force. And like I say, there are symbols and things that we do to actually activate that energetic session. There's all types of Reiki, mermaid, fairy, kundalini, primordial. The list is limited, like I said, because there's all types of energy, and you don't have to have. Like myself, I work with different energies anyway, and so I utilize a lot of it during my Reiki practices and rituals. But I have been attuned to Dragon, to Archangel, and I plan on being attuned to a few others just for, because some people that just makes them feel more comfortable, and I completely understand that. So that is Reiki in a nutshell, and it definitely, if you're not familiar with your chakras, Reiki is great with assisting with cleansing and balancing your chakra system, aligning your spiritual and physical body, your aura, definitely keeping your aura sealed and fortified, which is so important. Your aura is really your first line of defense, just with keeping yourself protected. And I don't even mean just magically, that's just energetically. There's so much that occurs and happens around us in this world day to day. And when your aura is leaking or not sealed or weak, that's when you're penetrated by all these things, and you can get weighed down very easily. Trying to think of what else I can think of for that, but feel free to inbox me or, at Laura Mystique, or my business page, which is Realm of the Mystic with a K, so MYSTIK. If you would actually go visit my business page and like and follow, that would be great. I would love